quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Katie against Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs passes to Banchero. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Misses the hole and is now 3 for 4.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Carter with a screen on Beal. They could use a bucket. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Booker the pass to Mr. Clutch. Nurkic a screen on Wagner. To the paint. 7-foot shot. Nurkic against Carter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And that one drops.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Allen's checked in for Phoenix. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You look at the Magic. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Magic shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Bol out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Beal in at the point. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He finished with 66 points, and that was his season high. He really lit it up. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Isaac against Bol. Isaac kicks to Black. Banchero passes to Black. Clock at 6. Trains it from 9 feet away. And the Magic lead by 2. And for the Suns, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Bol a screen on Banchero. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And it's Banchero missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Black. He's covered by Beal. Banchero outside. To the inside. Bitadze goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Bitadze's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
To the middle, here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes that one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. They set the pick. Takes the 13-footer. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 2. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Banchero. And he gets it to go. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Fultz. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to New York.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero, special.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Fultz. The pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3. That one, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Kicks it to Banchero. Pass to Bitadze. And yes, it's good. Bitadze's got 6 in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Eubanks. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And Phoenix making a change here. Durant's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Fultz, the pass to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Outside Durant. From past the arc. No good that time. Orlando leading by 7. Suggs kicks to Fultz. There's the pass to Banchero. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Durant. That shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
The line for 2.
And that one misses. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Then for the Magic. Okiki's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Wagner's subbed in for Banchero. Suns trail by 9. Inside, here's Mr. Clutch. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Okiki. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Banchero. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now, Booker, after Wendell Carter missed from long range.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Fultz with the ball. Driving in. Wagner outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 7th assist in the game.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Eubanks with it, defended by Carter. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 18.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. Pass to Wagner. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Suns. So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attribute. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Wagner. Magic leading by 10. Fultz looking around. Here's Suggs. Some solid defense there for Mr. Clutch.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, Orlando shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. Allen defending. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Suggs missing. And the first half is now in the books. Orlando out in front, leading by 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
As you know, this is one of my favorite events. Lots of great three-point shooters in the league now, but this group, the best of the best.
Yeah, narrow. Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Suns.
Well, they're struggling.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
On the court for Orlando, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Fultz in at the one.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Wagner. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nurkic. Buries it down low. Nurkic has got his third basket of the night.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Now here's Fultz. Passes to Suggs. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And here's a look at the stats for Fultz. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 11-point game. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. Nurkic, a screen on Wagner. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nurkic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the middle, Banchero finds Fultz.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Booker, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Durant. That shot off the mark. Magic leading by 13 and stolen by Booker. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Nurkic, a screen on Wagner. Feeds to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Here's Wagner following the score by Phoenix. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch.
Number 15.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Banchero. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3-point field goal.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 20 points for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fultz against Booker. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. There's Wagner with the 3.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Orlando leading by 12. They swipe it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Deflects the pass. Suggs with the steal. And Wagner has it in the corner. They get it back. And it's Suggs missing.
And you can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Beal. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Into the lane. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Wendell Carter.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Now here's Durant. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Banchero so good at absorbing contact. He's got a great body, knows how to use it, and finishes as a result.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 18. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive in positioning himself in these situations.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mr. Clutch. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see.
Some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Booker. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Gary Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Black. He's covered by Beal. Banchero outside. Another miss by Orlando.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot by Beal, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Black dishes to Banchero. Count it from 12. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
Here's Black. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. He dishes it to Banchero. Great D that time for Mr. Clutch. Suns trail by 12. Lets it go with the three. And KD the bucket on the assist from Beal. KD's got 8.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, it's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And so it's Orlando, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
We got to get early strikes, guys. Push the tempo. Push the tempo. Here we go.
Frank Vogel moments ago hoping his offense can get better shots by transitioning faster down the floor.
Yeah, if they can get into their flow before the defense gets set, points could be a lot easier to come by.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Bull. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Black the pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And there's the pass to Bull. There's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Banchero. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And Banchero on the follow. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the inside, Mr. Clutch. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Harris, good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, good on the outside try from Mr. Clutch.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
For 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Joe Ingles in for Jonathan Isaac. Both free throws good from Banchero.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
It's stolen by Ingles. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Bull sends it back. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Banchero kicks to Black. Isaac a screen on Booker. Here's Black. Isaac outside. 5 to shoot. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Suns trail by 13. They set the pick. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Down low, Eubanks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Magic leading by 11. Here's Black. The pass to Isaac. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Isaac with the steal. Here's Black. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 13.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Black dishes to Banchero. He kicks it to Harris. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Bull, the pass to Booker. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Miami, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. Durant comes in for Bull. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. Fultz against Beal. Fultz dishes to Banchero. There's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That one is off.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Booker, he's checked in for Gordon. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Orlando ball.
Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch. Nice defense from Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. At one point, they led by 16. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Banchero finds Fultz. Now Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Clock at 6.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Playing above the rim. Beal laying down the hammer.
Magic leading by 11. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Kicks it to Banchero. Fultz with the ball. Defended by Booker. Fultz against Booker. Back to Banchero. Here's the teardrop. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 9 assists now tonight. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner outside. Now Suggs. Banchero inside. Durant's there. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Carter with a screen on KD. Banchero passes to Carter. Wagner from long range. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. Passes it to Booker. Baseline try. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Wagner. Makes it off the glass. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 15. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. .46 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Beal. There's the drive, and that one's good. Suggs.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for Orlando.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Harris. Clock at 4. Rebound by the Magic. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Black kicks to Harris. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And that one is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Harris with the ball for Orlando. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's Black, defended by Gordon. Bitadze the pass to Isaac. Here's Bitadze. Here's Black. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.